Good morning.
And I weighed myself and I was 176 pounds sharp. I took my pictures and then was like, oh, hold on. I have to take my shirt off because, if people want to see the before and after. I don't have a diet set up yet. So it's gonna be something like, because I really don't like to exercise without having any food. My sister's house, it is full of kids. So I was like, I'm gonna work out at your garage. And there's like this little highway into a bar and a pool table. So yeah, that's what I exercise. This is the real speed of the exercise. Yeah, it was not easy. One boiled egg with a clementine, granola, and cereal with yogurt. I was so happy that I just did my first exercise and I'm eating healthy, my first breakfast. And for lunch, I wanted to eat healthy, but my brother-in-law got us like cheese sandwiches, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Thank you so much for the sandwich. Later in that evening, my mom and I decided to go to the mall. I know, right? Like we're in the 90s. We were walking around looking at stuff, and then we got hungry. It was like the smell of Aunt Annie like all over the place, and we ended up getting the cinnamon sugar ones. I'm just gonna get this instead of getting a whole big one, and I'm just gonna eat a couple. When we ended up getting a Charlie sandwich, I have never tried them before, and we got the chicken one, and it was actually pretty good. I really like it. It had pepper, onions, chicken, and cheese. So then I was happy that I ate that sandwich at 7 p.m. Because I was like, okay, my last meal is gonna be around 7:20, perfect. So yeah, this is gonna be my dinner. I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat. But around 11 p.m. or so, yeah.
Good morning. There is my exercise clothes waiting for me.
My weight was actually a little higher than the day before. I took my pictures and I did the same thing. I decided to get one banana for pre-workout. Things can happen in delaying a workout. So instead I decided to get my full breakfast. This time I got two boiled eggs, two pieces of toast. But I forgot to take the picture, so I took a picture like barely finishing. It was too cold to go outside and there was like not really a lot of space to do insanity where I was, so I decided to do like my own workout in a limited amount of space, like lifting my legs and doing abs and stuff like that. Then after the exercise and stretching, I ended up getting an Ensure as a post-workout meal replacement. Around 5:40 p.m. I decided to get apples and peanut butter as a snack. I got an apple and peanut butter, but I really love cassava bread, and then I don't get cassava bread where I live, so yeah, I get peanut butter, apple, and cassava bread. And what happened was that I have some peanut butter left over after I ate all the apple, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do with that? I'm gonna put it in more cassava bread, and I ate all that. I was later that day. I was very curious to see how much I weighed, and I was like, oh, 177. So okay, it's like half a pound above what I was weighing that morning. And that made me a little sad because I was like, you mean I shouldn't have eaten the dark cassava bread? I should have stuck with eating healthy. And I've been working out for 2 days now. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was like already like trying, and like I was like 1.7 pounds more than the day before. I was like, no man, I was sad. And to comfort myself, I ended up getting a bunch of cassava bread with peanut butter that night. I took it to my room.
Good morning.
So after the yoga, I have some leftover cassava bread from last night, and I was surprised. I was surprised that I got a 74.4. I was like, huh, what is wrong with this balance? I tried again, and 174.6. So okay, I guess I'm losing weight. The number didn't matter too much for me because this is me having actually trouble breathing after just going upstairs. It makes me think how out of shape I am. That Sunday, I only did yoga in the morning. That was not an exercise day because I don't exercise on Sundays. And also, I didn't have my workout clothes on, so I didn't took my full body. I didn't took my body pictures. I just took a picture of my face. I keep trying to add protein to my diet, and the easiest way of doing that was grabbing the ensured drinks that my dad has storage. A little while after that, I got like a sugar craving, and I decided to get some white dark chocolate. That's what I do when I get sugar cravings. To keep in the healthy streak, chicken and lettuce was too boring, so I ended up adding cranberry, a little bit of Caesar nuts, and Parmesan cheese. It was delicious. Then I did my night yoga that day, and that was the last time I did yoga that week.
Good morning.
The next day, I found a surprising 173.2 pounds. I was like, oh my gosh. And then what happened? My sister come and ordered Domino's. Domino's is the one to blame for my weight gain. Really, that belly, that is Domino's fault. I love Domino's, so I ended up getting a couple of those cheesy bread. Just a couple. Before I would all eat like the whole thing. And then I weighed myself again at the end of the day, and I was like 178, and I was like, oh no, why did I do that? But I ended up going back to eating healthy that night, and I got myself a tuna, which I really don't like tuna. Later that night, again, I felt very, very hungry, and I love cheese sandwich. This cheese is fried cheese, Dominican fried cheese, and that's a cheese that I usually don't get where I live. I actually found a bunch of leftover chocolate for Christmas that she had in the attic, and I ate a lot of those. It was delicious.
Good morning.
Then the next day, after my weigh-in, I have gained from the day before, or not, who knows. But I decided not to let that stop me, not to let that put me down. I ate healthy, and I decided to exercise that day. I did Insanity, the fit test. That is me trying to exercise, but a baby kept getting in the way. For lunch, I have a smashed plantain with boiled eggs. A snack, I had a handful of nuts, and I got my weight just in case because I was curious. I felt so happy that night after getting my 173 that I celebrated eating a lot of those chocolates that I found. I felt like I deserve it.
Good morning.
I actually woke up kind of sick that morning. Like my cold was getting worse, and my brother-in-law offered me one of those cheese sandwiches, and that seemed like perfect. I ended up not taking any pictures, but for a snack I got a clementine with black coffee, and for dinner I got another Ensure. Because I'm used to eating so late, I was worried that I was not gonna be able to sleep, so I decided just to bring food and eat so I can just sleep. After I ate my cheese sandwich, I started watching TV. I don't know, I feel like it kind of backfired. Like whatever I was watching on the TV that day, and the fact that I ate that sandwich, it like make me a little anxious about my life, and I just ate a bunch of chocolate again. It was not really that many. It was like a handful of chocolate.
Good morning.
So I was very curious on how my weight was gonna be. So I woke up and I immediately ran downstairs and to take my weight, and it seems like it stayed the same. And I was like, no way. So after I got changed and get ready for the day, I weighed myself again, and it was the same. I had to leave very early that day, so I didn't get to take pictures of my body or record my breakfast. But I did get another Ensure and a banana, and I ended up going back home around 1. And we started cooking. I am eating rice, and I ended up eating almost around 2 p.m. At around 6 p.m. I was very tired, but in the past days I've been tired not working out. I've said like I'm not gonna do that. I did a non-cardio part of insanity because I don't have to move too much, and I could do it like in a narrow place in the space between the bed and the bathroom. Then I get another Ensure and a cookie as a post-workout snack. And after that, I was satisfied. I didn't need any more food. I went to sleep. No midnight snack. No chocolate binging.
Good morning.
So that Friday morning, I was very nervous and excited. And I woke up like at 7 something a.m. And I went downstairs immediately to take my weight. And like, did I lose weight? And when I went and saw the scale, it was like, yippee! I actually lost weight, 173.4. And then I remember, I actually had shoes on when I weighed myself last week. So let me put some shoes back on. So yeah, I was 173.4. And I took my pictures from back and east side. And I was so excited about it that I forgot to take my breakfast picture. After my work study session that morning, I went to hang out with my dad, and we were just driving around the city. And I took a banana and share with me, but I only drink the Ensure. I didn't eat the banana. And then for lunch that day, what I took is I rewarmed the ground beef that we had made the day before, and I ate that instead of rice. This time I got plantains, and then I got a green salad. Very, very, very delicious. For snack, I did eat the banana that I took in the morning that I didn't eat, so I got that banana and a handful of nuts. I didn't took a picture either. I have to get better at that. And for dinner that night, I ate one of my absolute favorite. It was yuca. They call it cassava, boiled yuca, with onions and pepper, fried onions and pepper, and fried cheese. So at the end of that week, I lost 2.6 pounds, and I was very happy. I don't know how it happened because I made a lot of mistakes, but I also did a lot of good things. Like, I started from not exercising a lot at all and doing absolutely whatever. So even if I made a lot of mistakes, I also did a lot of good things, and those add up. One of the things was I did get discouraged when I saw I was going up on the scale or not going down, but I decided not to let that bother me too much. Then I thought, okay, I lost 2.6 pounds, can I tell? So I compared the pictures of the 2 Fridays, and I didn't see absolutely no change between the picture of the first Friday and the picture of the next Friday. But there was a change that I cannot see, but I can feel. I felt better, and I felt lighter, I felt more energized. So that was great.